So the good times continue with the Thor 2008. Now, this one is a weird one. It is a good times. It's still better than a lot of the stuff that recently came out of Marvel, but it actually is my least favorite of like the movies from like the Infinity Saga. It's like rates at the bottom. I know many really enjoy it. For me, I was like the other way. I like Thor Dark World more because there is a lot more Thor. I do feel like the story in this one was like kind of like he needed to learn a lesson, but it just kind of happens, and it's like all like just done like very neatly and all, and then that's it kind of thing. But I'd still, at the end of the day, I would still call it the good times because yeah, a lot of stuff recently was not that up to par. So let's get right into it. Thunder.
It's not easy to do what you did. You
The
made
old
my
school
men
trailer.
look like a bunch of minimum wage mall cops. That's hurtful. Would you like to tell me where you received your training? Afghanistan? Chechnya? Who are you?
I visually look it good. It looked really good.
I have sacrificed
be
much to achieve peace. For, through your arrogance and stupidity, you have opened these peaceful realms and innocent lives to the horror.
I wish they did more with these characters. Like his whole gang thing. I wish they did more. That's
You
one thing I
are a
always
vain,
wonder is like,
greedy, cruel boy.
You are an old man and a fool!
You're unworthy!
Father.
I now take from you your power. And I cast you out!
that whole aspect at the start was actually really good. But this trailer is really spoilerish.
Where he comes from?
Your ancestors called it magic. And you call it science. I come from a place where they're one and the same.
Loki, man. Tom Hiddleston is like, looks really young there.
His fate is in his own hands now.
I will end this.
I just didn't like the end. I didn't like the end. Still, I would take this. 3D. Oh. Well, there we have it. We've done another one. Another trailer done. Well, Thor. Yeah, my least kind of favorite out of all of them. I do enjoy it, but it's just there's aspect towards the end where the whole ending where he's supposed to learn a lesson, and I get that. You know, the taking his power away. I understand they did that kind of storyline. Got to be worthy again, and all of that. It's just like the first two acts, like you get where they're more dramatic. You can tell like, okay, there's like the talk and all of that. The humor, it was not like the humor now. Like it was still good enough. It's just the third act was like, oh yeah, you got to learn a lesson. So let's give him something. Oh, it's a village getting attacked, and oh, one hit, and then he got to rise up, and then all of a sudden he learns his lesson, and then he gets his power back, and then it was like you get it, like they had to bring him to Earth and all, and it's the Avengers, but there should have been more. Should have been more. Either a bigger threat. It just felt so easy, right? It just felt too easy at the end. It was like, oh, okay, it's a threat. Oh, all of a sudden, yeah, that thing ain't a threat. Whatever, that huge. I call them huge robot because that same thing they actually used in the, what was it, 2017 Power Rangers movie. That same ending. It feels like really similar at the end there. But all in all, it's still enjoyable. Because it was still had a vision. It still had, they knew where they needed to go with this character, why he's here, and what's happening, and they connect that to Avengers eventually. So you knew where they were going and you knew the setup, but it still had its own story. It was still self-contained, but it was also part of a bigger universe. So all in all, you don't see that now because everything gotta be a universe or everything just gotta be a message or something. But this, you watch this and you're like, even if like a part of it I don't like, and I do think it's a weak film compared to the other ones, it still is compared to today. It's like a very good film, right? So I would take this over a lot of stuff, the recent stuff. That's kind of my take on this. What are your thoughts on this film, or what are your, good memories from this one? Leave a comment below. Let me know on that. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you all soon. Until then, ta-da, a cab.